And I don't know about you, but I feel like this generation that's in their 20s and 30s, you know, we get criticized for not leaning on our elderly for wisdom and advice. And I do think that's something we should be doing.
If you were in charge over at The Bachelor at ABC, would you go with keeping this formula the same because it is working in some degree? They still win their night, like it does enough, and people are still watching it. Or I think they go something crazy drastic and throw some wild twist in for the next season just to see if they can get a new group and then see if it works. I don't know what the twist is, but I feel like they gotta like freshen up the format. But in another argument to be made is the format still kind of works. Like enough people are watching it. Like it's a risk, but I think they should just like do something crazy.
Yeah. You know, the format's interesting because every year since my time on the show, I thought I was going to be, and there's been seasons that this existed. I probably could think of two, maybe. I don't know if I could tell you what season they were. I just remember watching them. That where you're like, this is not going to entertain me. It's going to be the same thing over and over again. But every season, somehow they do come up with something new and different. Every season, at the very end, the story switches and changes and keeps us on the edge of our seats as fans, wanting to tune in for that final episode.
Yeah.
I think as long as they can do that, they're good. I do think it's time to modernize it a little bit. I think it's time to catch up a little bit with, you know, where we're at. I don't know what that would look like either, though. You know, they tried it with the 2 Bachelorette thing. I actually think it was better than what was better than what was expected.
I think
it worked. I don't think it pitted the two of them against each other. I do think they ran individual lanes. I thought it was a little messy at times, but it worked. And it was interesting. I think they could try it with the Bachelors.
I think they got to try it with the Bachelors just to make it even, just to throw it out there. Like,
just
what the hell?
Do it. Like at some point you should just do it. And, you know, my big, like if I was in charge, this would be my big home run. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm biased. And we've been able to do a couple interviews, and I don't typically think I'm the best suited person for many jobs, but I do think I would be good at this.
Okay.
I would really lean into this senior dating show. Like
Okay.
I would. I think it's something new. I don't think television has ever seen anything like it.
Okay.
I think the stories would go back to what we're used to watching when it comes to The Bachelor and Bachelorette. Those stories are going to be heart-wrenching. They're going to be inspiring. They're going to have, you know, if you're 50 or 60 years old and you're dating on national television, that takes a lot of risk. It takes something brand new that you haven't done ever in your life and that you're not used to, but you're also going to have a lot of life experience to share with the audience and with the other contestants and with the suitor. And so I would lean into this. I think it's a huge home run. I think it can be hilarious. I think there's so much good things to it. And I don't know about you, but I feel like this generation that's in their 20s and 30s, you know, we get criticized for not leaning on our elderly for wisdom and advice. And I do think that's something we should be doing, listening to, you know, the voices that have been through this before. But I also think that we're super curious to understand this generation that's older than us, because there's so many things different between the two generations, right?
Yeah.
And so this would give us a whole new intrigue and outlook on why do they say the things they say? Why do they think the way they think? Why are they so slow to pick up new advancements in technology in this world? I think this would be great. So I would just lean into that. I mean, I think it could replace a season of the show because I think it would be a home run.